Okay, Frosted has brought pretty much the team we anticipated in a way. The Iron Bundle, the Landorus Therian, the Zoroark, Hisui, Slowbro, Diancie, and a Magnezone. So Iron Bundle's going to be the big threat, obviously. We do have the Choice Scarf, Great Tusk, which can do a lot of work here. Definitely can do a lot of work here. Because if we can get that Diancie and the Slowbro out of the way, Great Tusk is actually going to... Oh, and the Landorus, of course. Great Tusk will actually go hard. So I'm thinking of leading off with the Screamtail here. I think they lead off with the Zoroark. So I might actually lead off with the Rotom instead. That could be a good shout. Screamtail could also be a good shout, to be fair. It's a tough one. Yeah, so I'm going to lead off with the Rotom, and we'll just kind of go from there. And the battle begins. So Frosted's going to lead off with Oswald, which is the Iron Bundle, as we lead off with Toasty the Rotom. So not the best matchup in the world for us, that's for sure. We don't have the best switching in the world either. We do have specially defensive Screamtail here, who can definitely do something. They probably go for a flip turn anyway, expecting us to switch, but I'm going to have to switch into the Screamtail regardless. We can definitely take any hit this Iron Bundle wants to throw at us, that's for sure. And we are specially defensive Rotom, so in a way we could have probably taken a hit from that as well. But look at Screamtail floating like that, that's cool. So they're going to Terra right off the bat. And this is their Terra captain. I believe it was... I can't actually remember what his Terra type is now. There's been a delay on the schedule sub. I made this team 2 weeks ago, so it's been a while. I'm rusty. So they're going to Terra Water, which means their flip turn's going to do a bit more damage. But we should definitely still tank it like a champ. There we go, we're tanking it. Yeah, we're tanking it easy. So Oswald's going to go back to Frosted, and then they're going to probably bring in something like the Hisui and Zoroark to take us on. Magnezone is going to come in, which is the Magnezone, of course. Looking very sparkly, love it, love to see it. So we're going to have to go ahead and switch right back out into Rotom. They are going to Volt Switch. I know they're going to Volt Switch, just to be annoying. We definitely switch into Rotom here. I think we Baton Pass expecting them to Volt Switch though. I think that's the play, or we get the Stealth Rocks up as well. So I'm going to go for a Stealth Rocks, expecting them to go for a Volt Switch instead of going for a Flash Cannon here. Because they want to get that switch back into the Iron Bundle. They do go for the Volt Switch as expected, which is great. We get the Stealth Rocks up, and looking at their team, it's permanently up because they have no Hazard Clearer whatsoever, which is great. In comes Oswald, the Iron Bundle once again. So this thing's coming in, and we can definitely take some hits from this thing, no problem. I have no doubt in my mind. I want to get the Sunny Day up because that's going to be really beneficial to us. Lowering the power of the Iron Bundle and the Slowbro to an extent. I think that's probably a good bet. So I'm going to go for a Sunny Day real quick, as they do go for another flip turn. Makes a lot of sense to go for the flip turn. There we go. It's going to do some decent damage to us, as they probably go back into Magnezone now, I would say. So let's see how this plays out for them. Yeah, Magnezone comes back in, breaking a potential Sturdy with the Stealth Rocks, which is great. They're probably not Sturdy, they're probably Analytic or something. Yeah, probably Analytic, I would say. So us switching out is obviously going to make the power of their moves go up a bit more. But it should be fine. So what I'm going to do is, we know we outspeed, so I may as well go for a Baton Pass just in case they double. Yeah, I'll go for a Baton Pass just in case they double. And then we'll go straight into Rotom real quick. Rotom can definitely take a Hydro Pump back from the Iron Bundle, by the way. And that's the whole point of the Rotom. So we go for a Baton Pass, we're going to get on out of there real quick, and we're going to go straight into Rotom. Rotom is the best switch we have into the Magnezone. There's no doubt there, especially if they decide to go for the Flash Cannon this turn, which they very well might. So we'll go into Toasty real quick. There we go. As they go for a Discharge. Fair enough. Discharge is fair enough. We'll take that, because that means we can go straight for an Overheat right now. And Overheat will do a lot of damage to anything in the sun. So let's go for the Overheat real quick and see how that plays out for us. So they're going to withdraw the Magnezone, and what are they going to go into? The Diancie. Diancie makes a lot of sense. It's a rock type after all. So they're going to go into the Diancie. Pointed Stones are going to dig in. We're going to get a nice and powerful Overheat off on it, and we miss. We miss. Of course we miss. Not that it matters too much, to be fair. So now I'm going to go for a Volt Switch. I'm going to get on out of there. Diancie probably sets up the Stealth Rocks at this point, so I'm going to go ahead and use that information to my advantage, and I'm going to go into my Walking Wake. So we go for a Volt Switch. It's going to get a nice bit of chip damage off on the Diancie. They probably get up with the Stealth Rocks here, and we don't really have a Hazard Clearer, but we're not really weak to Hazards either, so it's not like that big of a deal. My gut's telling me I should go into Screamtail to take a hit, but I really think they won't go for a Moonblast here. I think they go straight for either a Diamond Storm or a Stealth Rocks. I think Stealth Rocks is more likely, so I'm definitely going to go into Walking Wake right now. We don't have to worry about wasting a booster energy either by switching in. We've got the Lumberry just in case they add Thunder Wave on anything as well. We don't want to get crippled. So they go for a Baton Pass on the switch, which is fair enough. That's going to work out really nicely for them. It means they can go straight into the Iron Bundle right now. Definitely can go straight into the Iron Bundle right now. In comes Oswald, the Iron Bundle. So that thing's definitely got the Freeze Dry, that's for sure. So the Freeze Dry is definitely coming for us right now. We definitely switch straight out here. I think I'm going to go into Screamtail again. I think I'm going to go into Screamtail once again. I think that's probably the best play to go for. So, is it though? Because they're going to go for a sunny day. They're going to go for a flip turn, probably expecting us to switch. Because we have to switch here. We have to switch. Like, even though I know they're going to go for a flip turn, it's still not worth not switching. So, I think I have to go Screamtail. So, I'm going to go Screamtail real quick. There we go. We're going to be able to eat up a Hydro Pump from this thing or a Freeze Dry. We can definitely eat a Freeze Dry. We might not be able to eat a Hydro Pump even with the sun up. So, let's see how this works out for us. So we get the Photosynthesis, which boosts our special defense. There we go. Let's see how this works out for us. So they go for a Freeze Dry. We're going to be able to live these two of them, right? Yes, we live two. We live two. So now we go for a Baton Pass, knowing they're going to either switch out or attack us with a Hydro Pump. So now they withdraw, which is great. I don't know why they didn't flip turn. That tells me their choice specs, by the way. And they're going to go into the Magnezone. So Magnezone comes on in. This is great for us because it means we can bring in a multitude of things here. So I'm going to go for the Baton Pass anyway. And we still got a few more turns of the sun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the nice and powerful Walking Wake right now. Walking Wake is a very good answer here. Hydro Steam goes really hard against their team. Hydro Steam in the sun goes really hard against their team. And that's going to boost our speed as well. So we outspeed the Iron Bundle. So we didn't actually have to switch out against the Iron Bundle. They could have Draco'd it in the face, but you know, it is what it is. So anyway, let's go for a Hydro Steam. Let's go for a Hydro Steam. I didn't want to risk the Iron Bundle living the Draco Meteor as well, since we haven't got a boosting item. So we go for a Hydro Steam. That's definitely going to hopefully take out... Wow! That's Assault Vest if I've ever seen it. As they go for a Discharge now, that's going to be doing a lot of damage to us, especially if it's Analytic. Unfortunately, we're playing by... I think Flamethrower does more in the sun, doesn't it? Flamethrower still won't KO though, so we're going to have to switch out here. We're definitely going to have to switch out here. I think I go into Great Tusk. I think I go into Great Tusk here because they have Landorus as a switch into Headlong Rush, and that's it. So I think I'm going to go Great Tusk real quick. We don't want to risk taking any hits unnecessarily, so if they go for a Flash Cannon here expecting the Great Tusk to come in, then so be it. But I think they're more likely to go for a Volt Switch expecting the Rotom. So we get the attack boost from the Photosynthesis, which is great. They go for a Volt Switch, which isn't going to work out very well for them at all. As now the Harsh Sunlight does fade, lowering our attack again, but it's absolutely fine. So I think Headlong Rush is probably the best play to go for, but if they go Landorus, we're kind of boned. And they get Stealth Rocks up. So I'm thinking we predict the Landorus switch, because they could go Slowbro or Landorus here. They could go Slowbro or Landorus. I think Slowbro is probably their best bet. So I kind of want to go for a knockoff here. I think knockoff would be a good idea just because I think it's the Slowbro that comes in here. So I'm going to go knockoff. I don't think they stay in, that's for sure. So they do withdraw the Magnezone. They're not going to keep it in against the Great Tusk. Are they going to go Landorus or Slowbro? Poker Face, that's going to be the Slowbro. It's got to be. Slowbro comes in, which is great. We're going to get some Stealth Rock damage, and we're also get some nice and powerful knockoff damage. They do have the... What's it called? The berry? I can't remember what the berry's called, though. We got a crit, though, which is nice. The crit's definitely going to matter. Colbur Berry, that's the one. So now we've got a good switch here. We can go straight back into Screamtail and get the Sunny Day back up, hopefully, unless they go for a Psyshock. So we withdraw the Great Tusk, which is great. And we're going to go into our Screamtail, hopefully to get up another Sunny Day. Because Slowbro does not get... we should definitely eat this Surf Form, no problem. Yeah, we eat that like it's nothing. Brilliant. Let's get a Sunny Day up once again. And let's just go from there. So we go for a Sunny Day, which is great. Sunny Day is going to boost the power of our Paradox Pokemon, including Screamtail. Not that it really matters, because we're definitely going down to this next Surf. As they go for a Thunder Wave. Why not just take me out of a Surf? Oh, they probably expected to switch into the Walking Wake or something. That makes a lot of sense, yeah. Makes a lot of sense. But now that we're paralyzed, let's go for a slow baton pass. And we'll just still outspeed this Slowbro. We still outspeed the Slowbro as the... There we go. They outspeed us. We outspeed them still, even though they're paralyzed. They're probably going to go for a surf, so I kind of want to go back into Rotom. I know Rotom's a fire type, but Sunny Days up, we're specially defensive, and it's a Slowbro. We can definitely take a surf from that thing. I wouldn't mind going into our Frosmoth, but I don't want to get paralyzed. That's for sure. And I'm looking at their team, and I'm thinking, you know, I don't want to get paralyzed. I really don't want to get paralyzed by this thing. We could just go in and Bug Buzz, to be fair. So I think they definitely switch out if they do anything. This could be the opportunity we're looking for. This could be it. This could be it. You know, I don't think they'll Thunder Wave us. I think they'll just switch into Diancie. So they go for a Slack Off. Yeah, they didn't Thunder Wave. That's good. They go for a Slack Off. We can definitely go for a Bug Buzz here and take them out if we really want to. I'm leaning more towards the idea of going for a Quiver Dance on the Diancie switch. I think we should Terra, so we nullify the idea that we get Thunder Waved. I think we should Terra, and we can definitely take a Surf from this thing, no problem. Yeah, I think we should Terra Quiver Dance. Is that the right play? I think so, because even if the bundle comes in, then yeah, we're a bit boned, but I think we're all right. Let's go for the Terra Ground Quiver Dance, and let's see what they do, because best case scenario, they stay in and attack us. Best case scenario is they stay in and attack us with a Thunder Wave. Worst case scenario is they Surf us, which isn't going to do much because of Ice Scales plus Sun, plus Natural Special Defense. So I think we can get 2 Quiver Dances up here. I really think we can get 2 Quiver Dances up. So let's go for the Quiver Dance first. There we go. Quiver Dance comes through. It's going to boost our Special Defense, even further reducing the damage of Surf, which is great. They can't Thunder Wave us. They tried to, though. I knew I should have Terra'd like I had done. Brilliant. We can get up a second Quiver Dance here, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. As they are going to withdraw Poker Face, what are they going to go into, though? Iron Bundle. Magna's Owned. Magna's Owned is going to come in. So there we go. Magna's Owned's going to come in. Get some Stealth Rocks dug into it. We're going to go for a Quiver Dance. This could be it. This very well could be it right now. We've got +2 in Special Attack, Speed, and Special Defense, so we outspeed the Iron Bundle. We live any hit the Iron Bundle wants to throw at us. We go for a Terra Blast right now. Definitely take out the Magnezone with a Terra Blast. No problems there. They've already Terra'd the Iron Bundle. Not that it could be anything else anyway because of the rules of the league. I think this is it. I think Frosmoth gets a sweep here. This could... Everything's going to be built up to this. In comes Oswald. Oswald's the Iron Bundle. So if their choice Scarf, they outspeed us. No, that's the Hisuian Zoroark. I'm not falling for that. I'm going for an Ice Beam right now. It's not even Terra'd. That's a crap disguise. So we go for an Ice Beam knowing it's the Hisuian Zoroark. Taking it out, which is absolutely fantastic. So it looks like Frosmoth's getting a sweep here, ladies and gentlemen. I am looking forward to this. So Mooney goes down. The Zoroark goes down. We've got Terra Blast for the Diancie. We've got Ice Beam for the Landorus. We've got Bug Buzz for the Slowbro. We've got Bug Buzz for the Iron Bundle. I think this is it, ladies and gentlemen. So in comes the real Oswald. Even if it outspeeds, the Hydro Pump is not going to KO us. Because A, we've got Sunny Day up. B, we've got +2 in Special Defense and Ice Scales. So we definitely go for a Bug Buzz right now, which is definitely going to take this thing out. So they actually go for an Ice Spinner. And it nearly gets the KO. Physical Iron Bundle. Nearly does the job. And he still outsped us at +2. It's so fast. I can't believe it. Now, looking at the rest of the team, there's no priority moves we have to worry about. So I think we are golden here. So in comes Poker Face, which is absolutely great for us. Slowbro comes in. It's going to get some Stealth Rock damage, of course. We go for a Bug Buzz here. We definitely take out this Slowbro. No problems there. Even with the Regenerator boosting its health back up a bit further. Brilliant. Brilliant. Now, there is a slim chance that if it's Specially Defensive Diancie, it lives a Terra Blast. But if they bring that in last, then we are golden. We are golden. So in comes the Diancie. So they haven't brought it in last. So they're definitely banking on it living a Terra Blast here, which I don't think it does. I definitely don't think it does. Ice Beam they can live. Terror Blast, not so much. So let's go for that Terror Blast real quick. There we go. Boom. And hopefully down it goes. Down it goes. Down it goes. There we go. Diancie goes down. And now all that's left is the Lando T, which shouldn't be a problem for our Frosmoth over here, that's for sure. So in comes Skywalker. That's a really cool name for a Landorus T, by the way. Skywalker is such a cool name for a Landorus T. Get some Stealth Frog damage, not that it matters. Breaks a potential Focus Sash, though, which is what we were kind of worried about. Not with Landorus necessarily, but with the Zoroark for a definite. Let's go for an Ice Beam and take this thing out. There we go. Ice Beam comes through. Frosmoth! MVP! Getting a sweep, a 6-0 sweep with Frosmoth in the GBA Week 9. Oh my god, we've been on a losing streak for ages, and this could be the thing that bumps us right back up. Frosmoth even lived on 7 HP from an Ice Spinner, which I think qualifies us for an extra point, which is crazy good. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. GG Frosted, that was a fun game. Thank you for watching today's video. If you did enjoy, of course, leave a like, subscribe, all that wonderful stuff. And with that being said, I'll see you all in a bit.